What's up, Average Dad fans? Welcome back to another video. And today is one of those videos where I'm kind of torn, but I really shouldn't be. Honor held an event of sorts yesterday where they released the Magic 6 Pro and the Honor Magic V2 RSR, a collaboration with Porsche. Yes, Porsche, the car company. Not unusual. Huawei do this all the time. But yeah, there's a few things I want to discuss, and ultimately, will I be buying one? Let's talk. Now, for those that have been hiding under a rock, I just want to take 1 minute to briefly explain the history of the Honor Magic V2. 6 months ago, this phone was released in China. The latest and greatest chipset, the thinnest and lightest foldable phone ever created. I have owned 3 separate Honor Magic V2s in the last 6 months, and I absolutely love them. They're fantastic, stylus support, cameras are great. Yeah, there's really only a couple of little faults with it. A, it was only a Chinese ROM, and B, no wireless charging. That's a bit of a pain. Well, with the launch of the Honor Magic V2 globally coming up, should have been yesterday, kind of was, kind of wasn't. I'll make a separate video about that, folks. I know we'll get comments, but I will make a separate video about launch. All I'll say is stay tuned to your TV screens today for news from Honor. But the Porsche RSR Honor Magic V2. I'm struggling to understand the point, and I'm really sorry. I'm a huge fan of the V2, as you all know, but it is now 2024. We have now had the 8 Gen 3 chip for a couple of months. Honor have had plenty of time to incorporate the 8 Gen 3 chip into their V2s. So for the life of me, when they're redesigning a phone, why the hell would they not update it to the latest and greatest chip? Ultimately, the V2 RSR is just an Honor Magic V2 Ultimate. It's got a terabyte of storage. It's got 16 gigabytes of RAM. It's got the pen included in the box. But all of the peripheries are just the same design. So the pen and the pen holder, that's just what you get with the Ultimate. There are some that would argue that they prefer the full vegan leather back of the V2 Ultimate. I personally do like the design. The changed camera housing, while still keeping the same cameras and not improving anything, is fine, because the cameras were good. But I just feel that Honor missed an opportunity. If you're going to globally release the Honor Magic V2 in its exact same format, but this time just make sure it's got Google Mobile Services and Android Auto, that would have been your perfect opportunity to update a few things like the chip. But I understand production's already made. The devices already exist. You can actually update the ROM fairly easily internally. That part I get. But if you're going to go to the trouble of signing a collaboration deal with a company like Porsche and redesigning the look of the phone, why in the blue balls of hell would you not update the internals? Include wireless charging. Update the camera system. Update the chip to 8 Gen 3. I don't understand what has happened. And to compound all of this, the Honor Magic V2, as mentioned, has been out for nearly half a year, and you can pick one up brand new from companies like WONDA, Trading Shenzhen, for roughly £1,200. Roughly. You can get the V2 Ultimate, which is a terabyte of storage, for about £1,400. So why, in the blue balls of hell, would anyone want to pay over £2,000, €2,200, $2,500 for this V2 RSR? I just don't get it. Honor continue to create fantastic smartphones, but on the flip side, they continue to absolutely just bemuse me and bamboozle me, is probably the better word, as to their marketing strategy. I don't get it. If you were unlucky enough to sit through the whole event yesterday, it was basically 45 minutes of chatting about Porsche, and then you got to see the phone for a second. Now again, the phone does look great, and if this phone was coming out at heck, even £1,500 or £1,600, I'd be fine with that. So, as mentioned, I'll be making a separate video about the Honor Magic V2 global launch, which everybody should still be excited about. To pick up the V2 with a global ROM for £1,400 is going to be fantastic. People should be less excited about this collaboration with Porsche, even though it does look fucking cool. Now, before I get asked any questions in the comments, will I be buying the Porsche collaboration Honor Magic V2? Probably, yeah. But only 1 in a million people should. That doesn't mean I'm a 1 in a million type of person. It just means I have the brain cells of about 1 in a million people. I shouldn't be buying it, but I probably will. Anyway, this was just a quick update and my thoughts on the Porsche collaboration, because I've had a lot of messages and links being fired at me through Instagram, so thank you for all that. Yeah, strange one. So I'll be back soon. As always, if you enjoyed the comment, please smash like, and if you've not already for some strange reason, smash subscribe. Get me to 15,000 subscribers by the end of January. That'd be nice. And until next time.